Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Vilai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wildermyth. Last episode, we recovered the Fen Spear, and with it recovered, it's time for us to go and deal with Cvawn once and for all. Our main team of 5, not you, Katla, but our Dissa, is going to go and handle it now. You are going to go and deal with that. Once this fire is put out, the other 4 will join you. Hopefully, the geometry of magic. Meta's out of sorts, and Jevon Baron thinks he has the answer. We'll deal with that a different time. I think we're fine now. Go and deal with this. We're right at the end. I don't know how long this is going to end up being. Alright, more calamities. Get rid of the Pilot Nobile. We can keep the net throw. He never used it. Alright, continue on. Alright, we have a new item. With 2 ingots. Bonus damage! Tempted to give it to Milmark. Or Dissa. Yeah, give it to Milmark. Alright, the scouting is done. Now time to assault Summer Mountain. Go ahead, team. It's time to deal with this. Others are ready, Bradloth. You alright? People throw around a word like beauty. I won't. But I like this view, I'll say. It's morning, day of the assault on Summer Mountain. It is beautiful, this land. Or it was. How old are you, Stumpf? 26 circus of the season. Me, Selodsen, Pjark, Commander. When I was 26, I was already a wing knight, and I had saved my warlord once. A wolf-eyed Jant named Zovyak was my shield that day. An exile, but his sacrifice was honorable. Only the Veldvarin can know whether he was redeemed. The container's still sealed. Bradloth, thought you'd want to be the one to break the wax. So I guess a dragon probably kills me. That's alright. Dying's the only way to end your life, so I don't know. Does that help? Oh, what a stink. Maybe by tomorrow this feeling will be just another thing we're hoping to remember. Oh, that is pungent. You will not remember the warlord who rose and fell when I was sleek-scaled and still in the soar of my youth. Cvawn, he was called. He was a stubborn, smart, pain-proven drow, a warlord from the egg, a legend alive. I raced to join his ranks. For most of my life, I failed to realize the many ways our legends fool us. And I was a fool. You do remember the great Devon Versal, I hope. I was alike to him in that way. The Devon believed so deep in stories. Myth, like the sky, is lush. I was wing sent earlier than anyone. Imagination is my mighty talent. Yes, Shalom said. The venom that the Fenwalkers devised was crafted from plants native to their small, wet, unwanted stretch of land. If more is needed, the recipe's in that book. I took the precaution of leaving copies with some of the hill folks in case we fall. The compound, coating a weapon, will poison dragon blood, and, as far as I knew, or as far as my ancestor wrote, only dragon blood. Might not be smart to drink it, though. Hopefully it washes off. I don't want to be the lady with the smelly axe. They smear their weapons in pasty fen Zykor. They don't bother to clean up their final camp. They'll return to it, or it'll be scattered by weather and time. They unwrap a few fresh pieces they brought for today. The best their people could supply. The sun is climbing. If I was Miashnak the Morrowseer, if I could back-throw a black javelin through the stars and to plunge through the whelm of time, I would hurl it at the feet of my younger self. Tied to it a braid of signal ribbons. Fly away, Pjark. Retreat. Do not stop. Find a far and other happiness. Go, Pjark. But even she is just a story now. Alright, upgrades. What is getting upgraded? Jevin, you can upgrade your bow. You really can, but it'd take most of that. Then again, that's the main thing that needs to be upgraded, so go ahead. Rename it to... currently it's Health Shot. Bow of Health. The rest of these, it doesn't look like there's really anything new. Everyone else is armed pretty damn well. You've got the best axe. You've all got the best weapons and armor you can get. Well, I take it back. You can get the 3rd level weapon here, which I think is good to have, since you may be using that instead of the Thorn of the Fens. But we're good. Let's begin. Summer Mountain. An old name hung on those nail-sharp and hot-hearted stones by hill painters of one age or another. The mountain trembles sometimes, trying to contain its explosive temper. The hummocks and young woods huddling near it are sweaty and bright, nervous neighbors. Bradloth and Jevenbaron, Ardissa and Milmark, Meta, all tuck misgivings under their tongues. They stretch their legs and make for the mountain's red-black roots. Bristling lines lace the trails up to the summit where the dragon sits. The mountain booms with Drauvan ardor. Under the tunnel and to the top, dragons were drama's originators, pillars of strings and hearts, theatrical and mean in how they toyed with mortals. And you would still try to marry one. Ilderly, or Glinderglass, was it? What? I guess it depends, but I'm right. In we go, I guess. Listen to them clang and sing. They stomp and rattle your name. Listen to them cry and glurt. Listen to their fearless love. I do hear them. I hope you will remember them, immortal. Lives seem numerous and little from high up. Nearly nothing. But so do stars and planets appear from our far perch. If even 100 stars went black, I believe you would... I'd notice the death of stars. Cvawn, the night you hatched, I realized the world had ended. Cvawn, call me. Titles are for creatures who crawl and crave authority. The truth of me is crown enough. I saw you would kill what is Drauvan, our society. A new thing would grow in its corpse. I wanted that because I was sure the world could be better, but... Quick. I only asked you to listen to the Drauvan chanting before their voices fade. You forget I am very keen of hearing, Bjork. I do listen. I hear you sighing, gazing on the land and rule I gave you. You spoil your failing heart with softening memories and grow embittered. I love you in my fierce, unchanging way, but you regret loving me. That is why you no longer say sister? That is why. Yesht. Regret erodes nothing of a heart's giving. Were all my love gone, oath would hold me here. There is mortality's bloom. Honor, beautiful, ephemeral, and so fragile. Perhaps you will teach me to grow my own someday. You will mend this rift you've wrought and live happy. Perhaps I will get that chance. I know Bjork, sister, that I hope for. Alright. Climb the mountain to confront Cvawn. Oh, jeez, we've got a lot of foes here. Red cloak. Heat emanates from its glowing, rippling garb. In its eye, a promise of incineration pulses molten and mad. We have a lot of foes here right now. Alright, Meta. Ooh, you can barrage. Alright, Meta. You're going to barrage. This seems like a good spot to barrage. Nice. That took out a whole bunch of them. Beautiful. Alright, Milmark. You head over to here. Zealous Leap. Kill the Bone Guard. And damage to the stump. Very nice. Alright, Ardissa. Zealous Leap. Throw your axe to stump. And attack the Demon. Or you weren't able to. Alright. Alright, you head to there. Bradloff, you head with him. You'll be able to get the bonus from the Inspired. Damage the Fangbow. And you shoot it and finish it off. Good. Alright, now we need to deal with this Demon. I didn't realize Milmark was still wounded. Oh, that's not good. And he dodged it, son of a bitch. Okay, that one's wounded. Alright, you guys get over here. Okay, Demon's handled. You wait. You are going to head up to here, and you're going to provide aid to Milmark. I didn't realize he was still wounded. Alright, Milmark, you head over to here. Sentinel. Ardissa, you head over to here. Jevon Baron, you silk step here. Meta, you head here and provide aid. He needs it. And Bradloff, you wait. Alright, we're ready. Open the door. We got a Gore Lord here. Alright, Meta, you attack the Gore Lord from behind. And that finished off the dart. Beautiful. Alright, Ardissa. Dart damaged. Gore Lord killed. Good. Alright, Meta, you come forward. Another barrage. That'll take out that stump. And there's a haunt. Won't really be able to get the haunt, unfortunately, but you will damage the stump quite a bit. Alright, you guys. Low chance of hitting the dart, but you got it. Good. Well done. Jevon, can you kill off that stump? Good. Very good. And you get a healing. Alright, we got a haunt coming in. And there's a storm throat. You head over to here, attack the storm throat. We've got a dart coming in. Alright, Ardissa, you're gonna head over to here. You are gonna head over to... Well, yeah, you head over to here. Shoot the haunt. I know it was a miss, but that's fine. Bradloff, you can head over to here. Shoot the haunt. Well done. And Meta, maybe you'll be able to get close enough. You're not going to get close enough to do anything to the dart. So head over to here and wait. More darts. I'm glad they went for Ardissa. We've got a longbow. I didn't realize it did that. Oh, jeez. Well, you were prepared. Alright, attack the Fangbow. Well done. Extra damage. Hey, Meta, you get close enough. How about this? Chain lightning. That killed two of them. Alright. Milmark. Down goes the dart. Alright, you head up to here, shoot that Fangbow. Good. And you are going to Silk Step. You can't. Oh, you're already Silk in Shadows. Alright, so there's nothing else over there. Got another door over here to go through. There's where we need to end up going. Alright, everyone. Move out. We gotta get into position. Will it take a couple turns? Yes, that's fine. Okay. You head over to here, Bradloff. Alright. Ardissa, can you reach there? Okay, Milmark, you head here. Sentinel. Ardissa. And Zealous leap into position. Alright, Jevon Baron. Silk step into position. You're gonna move over to here. You're gonna move over to here. Perfect. Alright. Milmark, open the door. We got haunts. Alright, we got haunts to deal with. There's the red cloak that we heard of. Knew that was coming. Hey, Meta, if you chain lightning, you wouldn't be able to hit him. Alright, chain lightning. He dodged it, son of a bitch. Alright, shoot. That one's gonna poison it, it'll die from the poison. You move closer. Shoot this one. Okay, that one's dead. That one's gonna die from the poison next turn. Channel Fireball. Oh, jeez. That thing's about to launch a ball of fire at us, which is not good. We've got a lot of foes over there. We gotta deal with them. You can get to that bone guard. Kill him. Well done. Alright, Ardissa. I don't think your Zealous Leap would be able to reach. Well, head over to here. No, it won't work. But he can throw an axe at it. And it blocked. I'm not too surprised, really. Fine, head over to here. Alright, Meta. That's gonna be a good spot. Where can you guys reach? Alright, Meta, you head over to here. Discus, that's a good choice. That was some decent damage. Alright, you, Bradloff. You can shoot. 100% chance to hit. Or you can Quelling Moss all of them. Do it. More poison. I'm finding that that's actually useful. Alright, Jevon. There, more damage to that. And here comes the fireball. Good, that's dead. Alright, fireball was handled. He's trying it again. Right, you finish off that bone guard. Well done. Ardissa, you're gonna Zealous Leap and bash the damn thing. Oh, it's almost dead! Alright, Meta. No, we can't. You. Shoot it. There we go. Alright, Jevon Baron. We're gonna try and bash down this barricade. There we go. Oh, that had a barrage. That would have been great. Alright, everyone, move on. We're almost in position for the final fight. Alright, Silk step forward. You head on over. And you're already hidden, so that's fine. Alright, everyone get into position. Milmark, you're in position. Ardissa, you're in position. Jevon Baron, you're in position. Meta, you're a little wounded, but you're okay. Everyone's in position. Alright, Milmark, open the door. we're here. A handful of Drauven holds the otherwise vacant summit. They look small among the mountain's bloody black talons. Then a crag dislodges itself. Clouds change course. Huge, outspreading wings lift Cvawn off the mountain's sheer sides. Relax his bulk with stunning lightness onto the broad plateau. His gaze lands on each face like the flat of a forge-hot blade. The fumes up here, of oil smoke, sulfur, souring flesh, make it hard to look at him, but blinking would take too much courage. At last the dragon speaks.
Familiar eyes behold me, and I'm glad. You can see me groan and understand the futility of your struggling, snarling, yapping, clasping.
He is matured now. The rocks ring harmonically, vibrating to his voice. His warm insouciance thickens and slows the blood, making wax of muscles. Furnace breezes steam their sweat away, but the stoke of the air is still a comfort. It's familiar, and of the world.
I take from your silence that I impress you. I ask you don't let yourselves be cowed. Entertaining me is your goal, isn't it?
Radloth almost speaks, almost melts life into his arms, almost recognizes how a hip articulates, a foot shifts. Almost, but doesn't.
And he was so close. How distressing. But yes, little barkless dogs. Bravery means something different now. I've changed the definition.
Maybe it's Cvawn's gusty gloating that begins to blow the dread mist away. Or it might be that these are simply heroes. Memories stir up in them. They remember green things grow not far from here. Bradloth remembers his grandfather guiding his small hand in a wrinkly great one to point at the jeweled features of hero constellations and make his wondering mouth grin. They each have recollections like this. The paralysis of amazement and fear begins to leave them.
I think I must understand it, though. Perhaps now you hope to prostrate yourselves before me, to bend and wag and call me a king? Wreckmat, so tell me something, Flame Fuel. To wound a dragon, to ruin his hold, to bury his supplicants before he has given them leave to be bones. You knew it would demand my wrath. What hate does your species bear me that was worth your annihilation?
Milmark is the first to finally spit words.
You mock us! Look, I'm just some idiot farmhand who has nothing left to lose. You're who started all this, not me. Not us!
His pipper sounds childlike, dwarfed in dragon echoes, nearly drowned by the blistering wind that blows constant through Cvawn's nostrils and maw. But the dragon looks upset.
Drekna Dariseed, Cvawn Diest. They must say it! Hate is hollowed in their language!
It's primordial pre-speech that comes out of him, a form of expression unfit in this world since Ildalee of Winter was returned to her egg. The salty words he says aren't important. This is emotion made real, real as heat. Emotion given a place and state among the atomic rattle of is and isn't. What Cvawn imparts is a crowded feeling. Rage, fear, sorrow, bafflement, the furied uncomprehension of an unloved despot. All aged, fermented over egg-bound eons. This is pre-speech, the true tongue of dragons, the only one in which they cannot tell lies. How perfectly clear things are, then. Today is the final day, for Cvawn or for humanity. Anything after becomes fate, a cord to be reeled into history's spool. Our weapons are deadly to your blood. There'll be agony as they pierce you. Your chance was to bite while you had us awed. Now that's gone. My forebear may never have slain a dragon, but my inheritors won't say the same thing.
I shall set such a fire in you, your ghosts shall forever fly, shrieking, immolated as they flutter ash-like, lost in the black wind of mortal oblivion.
Think you can keep that promise, dragon? You don't even understand who you're up against. His menace humbles mountains and stars. In his eyes swirls a solar heat that could feed or devour all creation. Whatever fate he feels like having. And Pjark, the Drauven commander, stands high, her eyes resolute. Her voice is a steady presence in the air, unifying the motions of her troops. And we have 2 fang bows, a bone guard, and 2 darts. Alright. Holy crap, he has 61 health! Immune to compulsion. Immune to all negative status effects. At the start of every turn, knocks all adjacent heroes back 1 space and deals 1 true damage to them. Move through scenery and stomp it flat, and cannot be stunted against. And we have Pjark over here, who has 26 health, which is a lot lower. Generates 25% of total health at end of his turn. Alright. Cvawn is going to be the harshest one. We also have these over here to deal with. We got Bone Lances. We got Discus. We got Barrage. Alright, here's what's going to happen. You are going to move forward enough to grab a Discus. I think you might be able to... Yes. Grab a Discus here. Go for it. He blocked it. Son of a bitch. Alright. Millmark, charge forward. Strike it. Blocked. Son of a bitch. Alright. Ardissa. Zealous leap closer. Strike him. 6 damage, and it has Drac Venom, so that's definitely something. Radloth. What are these other 2 weapons? You have that which does 5, that which does 6. You also have Quelling Moss, which wouldn't be enough to kill, but would do something. Jevin. Alright, you 2 are going to shoot from this side. Shoot the Fang Bow. It'll poison it, and it'll die next turn. And you healed up, which is good. Right, Bradloth, you move here. Quelling Moss on the 2 of them. Pjark blocked again. Okay, there goes 1 foe. Didn't expect that. Dragon Tail. Okay, that's... knocked her back. Here comes Pjark. She's engaged. Bradloth has taken a lot of damage. That's not good. Okay, Ardissa. Looks like you can get close enough here to do some damage. Alright, there's damage. You will be able to attack from behind. There's more damage. Alright, Meta. Oh, that's a lot! That's a lot of damage to Pjark. And killed 2 of the darts. Good. That's good. Alright, Jevin Baron, I have an idea. You head here. Shoot Pjark. Good. And you swap for that and kill him. Pjark is dead. Ha-ha! We still have the... As Pjark buckles, the dragon rends creation with a mighty roar. Propping herself to stand, cooking against the rocks, she shivers. Her mouth makes sounds, most of them swallowed in Cvawn's flashquake rage. Secure Lathaners. She is only Draven, not immortal. Soon she stops moving. Fury! Okay, we're taking quite a bit of damage. Meta's in a lot of trouble right now. Okay, Ardissa is still kind of holding him back. Ardissa, get closer. Jeez. You can Zealous Leap to him. There's more Drac Venom. Milmark, you can finish off this Bone Guard. We'll go help out soon. Meta, you gotta fall back. If you chain lightning, you'll kill it. Go for it. Good. Radloff, switch to the bow. Move somewhere down here. Shoot him. Good. Cvawn is taking a lot of damage. Nowhere near enough, but a lot. I think we'll probably have him next turn. Meta just need... He only has a little bit of health left. Dragon Tail. Milmark's wounded, but we have this. Alright, Ardissa, head up to here. Smack him. Better idea. Bradloth. You. With the Fen Spear, finish off Cvawn. Only seems fitting. Victory. They look at each other. The dragon has no breath, but still expels words, finding it possible.
I shall return someday.
Try not to.
I never tried a thing. I am existence's first idea. I am more nature than nature itself. In the end, I will destroy every hand's making. It will all come back to me. In the end.
The dragon is dead. His skin already looks to be hardening. His eyes are glassy and full of clouds. I'm going to burn the Drauven. They prefer that. It's how they get to their Veld, and I don't know. It's just what I'm going to do. I'm alright with it. Veld, an afterlife. I don't know what the point is, but sure. So the dead are burned with grace. There's no reason we cut out a dragon's heart, is there? Keep hold of the dragon's egg? That's not smart, is it? Yeah. I don't pretend to know what I'd do with it, do you? It's better where it is. It'll bury itself, that's the order of things. Bradloth and Milmark, Meta and Chevenbaron, Ardissa. They make it down. What if the volcano erupts, and the egg winds up somewhere? We can't stop the world moving, can we? Just be vigilant as we can. Feelings turn bright in the evening air. Words sound soft and rich. The incredible truth of what they've done settles in them. The dragon weight that had bent their shoulders is gone. None of them has ever felt quite this light. Loyal dregs of the Drauven army creep to the mountain to see the scene. They're surprised to find neat pyres and burnt bones. In the dark, they pull down their barricades. He's sick. For a while, Milmark and Bradloth will climb the mountain each morning and observe how the dragon decays. By the third such morning, Cvawn's remains will be unrecognizable, hardened stone. Other rock masses around it seemingly pulled from the earth, or perhaps condensed from the air and dust. They'll all go home eventually. To places their hearts and bodies remember, places of peace. Dragon Slayers, my pocket's too heavy. Come, take my table. Have as much as you can scoff down. It's weird. The normals of life come back and aren't quite normal. It's really them. When you've seen how easy the world's colors can be painted ash white, a grin in broad daylight seems heroic, worth answering. And you go counting the things left unburned. Some things you recognize, some you never bothered to. Plenty remains. But plenty has gone away. Fire always eats until it's alone. Still ravening, must sink to its ember. The seasons bury each bone by bone, and our faces grow hard to remember. It's all just a story to someone someday. Figment flesh, stretched on a cold fossil frame. The heat says curl upwards, be winged, be free as night smoke, be never nearer than far. Their stories will never be ours. The end. Alright. All 5 main campaigns done. And so we have the ending, with the music as it normally goes.
Creatures lurking suffer worse than mange. No one knows
Alright.
what winter yet
See if there's anything else told of what happened.
Something in
The original
the
four,
woods is
sadly they all
very
retired or
strange.
passed, which is unfortunate. You'd think some of them would keep going. One day, Lucius awoke with a lightness in his step. I understand now. It all makes sense. He vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of sorrow.
Their taverns huddle near. Chitter chatter whispers know the truth.
Ardissa asked Meta to journey with her to the forest around Jake's Rest. Together they tended the wild things, root and rock and stream. Through their sweat and painstaking labor, they grew to feel the woods under cover. Ardissa would always find excuses to visit Gale Ironworks. Her pan wouldn't sit flat, her fire poker wasn't pokey enough, whatever the reason, it had absolutely nothing to do with the strikingly handsome apprentice. Jevon Baron's encounter among the Standing Stones stayed with him all his days. Now and then a haunting melody would tease through his mind, just a few notes, and then it was gone. I had to talk quick to keep up.
Something in the shed is sharp and true.
Ah, the final fight. When Milmark told the lore keepers that Glumway Henge was restored, their leader nodded curtly, and the rest of the keepers sent back out for it without a word. Lore keepers, am I right? Not much more. And happiness at the end.
Something in the woods is very
Do you think, if none of this had happened, would we have still ended up together? I don't know, I'd probably still be holed up in a cabin somewhere. Lisbon Forge offered to take discarded Dralvin armor and Orthagi parts, melting them down and reforging them to be used against their former masters. Ardissa gathered as many of the company's stories as she could and enlisted Jevon Baron to illustrate them. Huh, I remember that one. Nicely done. And so ends the story. Alright. And now comes the part where we choose who is going to end up in the, well, we've got the legacy. Triss and Katla and Lucius were already in it, but let's see. Who are we going to add? We've got 5 that we can promote. Alright. So, who are we going to choose? Can't promote Lucius, I know that. Alright. Wait, really? Why not? Needs at least 2 abilities. Okay, that explains it. He never leveled up. Alright, Triss, you're getting a promotion. Definitely. Let's see. Gwynnerin, I feel, could do with one. Well, these guys are all, like... They were all level 1. So, Gwynnerin, you were a key part in this. And so is Bradloth at the end. I really liked Nick. He was very good, so we'll give him a promotion. And who shall be the last one? Not Katla. I'm thinking either Jared, because... No, Jared actually didn't stay very long. But I kind of want to promote Milmark. He proved very strong. Yeah, you know what? We'll give it to Milmark. Alright. And with that... I am going to have to end this episode. That is the 5th campaign, the 5th of the main campaign, and I got an achievement for completing all the main campaigns. But there's one other that I apparently unlocked in a previous mission, and we're going in a previous campaign, and we're going to do that one in the next episode. We got one more campaign to do here in Wildermyth, and I think I have just enough time to do it before the next game that I have to do comes out. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. This has been a Let's Play of Wildermyth, and I shall see you all